Assalamu alaikum.
Hey guys, welcome back to Unveiled Mindset. Unveiled Mindset 30-day Ramadan series. This is the second episode. We are super excited. Throughout this entire month of Ramadan, we will be dropping an episode a day. We've selected a certain number of surah that we're going to go through during the entire month. Our main purpose here is understanding, having meaningful discussions, and then also making it a little fun, right? Having a little quiz at the end based on what's going on, based on the surah that are being covered during each session. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully you're entertained. We are going to be opening certain episodes up to the public. So if you're interested, we're going to be posting it on the Unveiled Mindset Instagram page, on the stories, etc. We'll be letting people know exactly when we're shooting, so that if people are interested in joining, they can go ahead and join and, have the conversations. You don't even have to be necessarily engage in conversation if you don't want to. If you just want to join to listen in, that's completely fine as well. We're here to learn from each other, right? So if you have something, an insight that you want to kind of bring on, definitely let us know, because one of the main things this month is, I want to make sure I learn. I want to make sure I understand further and deeper. So without further ado, let's get started. The first surah that we are doing, and obviously I'm here, Nimso Kaba, and that's my husband.
Welcome to Unveiled Mindset.
And we do have some folks that join us as well today. So sometimes you'll see we'll have folks with us. Other times it may just be us. Other times, who knows? Maybe you'll be in the room, right? So either way, we're excited.
Yeah.
So what are we doing first?
So we have 3 surahs for this particular episode. I'm good at butchering names. So Surah An-Nas is the first one that we're gonna cover. It's Surah 114, and Nas is mankind. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it so we can kind of listen to it.
Oh.
And go through it. What's up?
Nothing. Not going.
Okay, let's do this.
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Can I do the breakdown of this one?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
First of all, just to mention, just kind of remember, because we're gonna take a quiz at the end. So Nas mean mankind, and it's also Surah 114. Just kind of giving you guys a heads up. So.
You're giving the cheat sheet.
No, not a cheat sheet. I just want to make, because as we go through multiple surah, people might forget some of the things. So, I mean, it's a good reminder anyway. But good.
Okay. I guess before we go through line by line and what each verse means, is there something in particular about this one that you ever you recall at all, and learning it or anything like that while being in Guinea and stuff?
Yeah, it was one of them easy surah that you can easily retain, and as soon as they tell you to lead the prayers, one of them first surahs you go to. This is definitely one of those. It's 3 of them. It's Falak, Nas, and what's the other one? Ikhlas. So yeah, this is the three main one that people usually go to. So this one just remind me of okay, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to retain.
Did you feel that? So do you feel like you have the same pronunciation, or did you feel like learning it? Did you learn it here in Guinea?
Guinea.
Okay, so did you feel like you had, and this isn't just you, anyone in the audience as well, when it comes to this surah, any kind of confusion or anything with pronunciation? Because I don't know if it was Al-Falaq or one of the other ones you had mentioned, you and somebody else had mentioned it was a tougher one to, not because of the length, but because of pronunciation.
Yeah. I think it was me and Granier that said that. I think it was Falak because I'm like somewhere in the middle. I would get confused, and the pronunciation was a little tough for me.
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, all right, I'll go through each verse line by line. So if you want, you can like share the specific like verse and whatnot.
Yeah.
But specifically, okay, so this one first starts with say, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind, right? And because we're looking at, I think we might be looking at different websites for different translation, and that happens. Like sometimes in one translation, it'll use
if it's any
word.
different,
You can say it. But essentially, that's the first part right there. Like kula'udhu bi rabbil nas. That's essentially you're asking, and with the kul is like it's the say, and that's the same thing as in al-falaq. But you're saying, I seek refuge in the Lord of mankind. Maliki Nas is the sovereign, the controller of mankind. Is that similar to what you have?
Yeah, like the master of mankind.
The master of mankind.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Ilahi Nas, which is the God of people, of mankind.
God of humankind, yep.
Right? So far, you're still saying like God's attributes, right? So I'm seeking refuge, and you have two or three different attributes, right?
Yeah.
And now this next part here is when you're actually saying what you're seeking refuge from, right? So you have, essentially you're seeking refuge from the evil whisperers and like the sneaky ones. That's what this one says. And specifically, it also actually has more detail by saying like the sneaky one, who hides, retires, and shrinks after his whispering. Yeah. Who comes forward first and then retreats. It is one of the name given to Satan when Satan acts according to the nature of a servant and follows fraudulent and crafty ways. And it's the name Nahas in Hebrew. And in the beginning of the Bible, we read that it was Nahas who made Eve deviate from the right path. The concluding chapter of the Holy Quran make it clear that this very Nahas will assume the form of essentially the Antichrist in the latter ages. And Satan and the children of Adam will wage war between themselves, in which Satan will ultimately be overpowered. So that's what, let me see what app this is. This is just, I think this app is just called Quran, Holy Quran. But that's kind of like the explanation and a little bit of background about that in terms of what you're asking protection from. Is there anything different from what you
No, it's pretty much the same. Just the wording are just the same synonyms. Mankind or humankind, those are like the difference. Pretty much so. It's the chapter in the Quran that pretty much, because I remember like whenever we're going on a trip or if we're traveling, like mom would say it, or auntie would say just read Nasi or whatever, An-Nas, as you go on your trip or whatever, or if you feel like there's some bad energy coming towards your way, they'll tell you to read it. So as you were saying, like the chapter focused on seeking protection from evil and relying on God for guidance, pretty much, right? And also you mentioned a lot of this already, because you be saying you repeated what I said, so it's just to make my point.
So then because that's just one verse. So I still have two more to go, but that's just the min shari waswasil khannas. That's that part where you're actually saying like exactly what am I seeking refuge for.
The way you said what's I don't know, because I'm just saying.
How you say
like,
it?
I want to go back, because like look, because I swear when we say me how they say close baby nas malik nas lana we say we say we had a susu.
That's how I say it.
We had a susu teacher, so you say I gotta remember me sharma.
Say it from the beginning so you remember. No, that's not it.
Which one? Oh, close Rabbi Nas, Maliki Nas, Ilai Nas, Min Shari.
How do you
I'm trying to
used to saying
say
it?
no. We say, wash it. Like, see, I don't want to say it because, like, the way we say it.
Okay, wait. So the reason why, for those who like may not be of African origin or whatever the case may be, like, there's different.
Wait, before we go,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear us or whatever. Just kind of like you can put a thumbs up in a group chat or whatever.
Tell them to get off mic and say how they learned to pronounce it.
Me, from what I understand.
Yeah, we can hear you.
So this is Nas, right?
Yeah.
Nas.
So it's بالأعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay. Mine
Yeah.
is Kul
That's how I
a'udhu
learned.
bin nas, milaki nas, ilahi
ملك
nas,
الناس.
min
Nas.
shari waswasi khannas.
Wasi khadnas. Tell you hear that part?
You waswasa fi suduri nas. Min
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
al-jinnati wan
Yeah, we
nas.
can hear you, man. We can hear you, man.
Yeah, it's what's like what's. That means like the whispers of Shaitan. Like
Yeah, waswasi khan, right? The end part.
yeah, Hannas. Yeah.
Khannas. But the khan,
Yo,
like,
I'm not gonna lie. We
so
say
Paul.
how you say it, Dauda? Was it
we
more
say
of
we
like
say
a
washi wishi fisi durnas. I'm telling you, look,
Oh, really?
that's what the Karabako. We always been saying it like that. But hold on, I want to go back to the
It's like a
pronounce.
you guys do a
Okay.
sound, like a sh. It sounds like.
Yes, let me hear the
Hold on,
pronounce.
Dada. You remember when I told you I came to the U.S. right, and I used to read like the African way?
Yeah.
We pronounce a lot of words wrong. I'm not gonna lie when it comes to like how they taught us, because it's based on like our pronunciation is like very bad. Like if you see
Yeah.
somebody from Saudi compared to somebody from like Africa somewhere like recited, it's not the same at all. It's like
No.
once you mispronounce a word in like a word or a letter in Arabic, like the whole meaning of it changes. So like
So-
we did a lot of that in Guinea.
So,
Yeah.
Kawthar, usually, right, depends on, like, I've noticed a lot of, like, Susu, like, preachers,
Yeah,
right? Like, or even, I would say even like the Maliki people, it's like, it's, the pronunciation is a little different than us.
Now even us too though, tell you we say a lot of stuff like wrong too. I'm not gonna lie, because like we say auzu. We're not supposed to say auzu in like when it's auzu. Yeah, it's not auzu. Like we say that too.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We
I
all
think
do that. It's just the pronunciation.
I think the
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
accent play a part in that. You know, so
Yeah, and and to you guys' point, like this one was one that I learned by myself because I didn't go to madrasa, right? So this one was the one that I learned by myself by the way that, like, it wasn't taught like, okay, here's how it is. And remember how yesterday or the last time we had an episode, it was Ikhlas, and I was like, I remember my grandmother taught it to me, and it was a completely different the way
Pronunciation.
that I used to say it was different. But then I had a roommate who I actually was practicing with, you know, and then with that I was able to kind of like, oh, it's this way that you said it. So even like the Min Shari, like Waswasil Khan Nas.
love what.
Yeah, long as you know the alphabet, you good though. Like say if you don't know your English alphabet, you're not gonna be able to read. You see what I'm saying? Like in Arabic is the same thing. Like if you say kul, like some people say gul, like they don't say kul.
Yeah, I used to
So,
say
like,
some people say
when I was
good.
younger, I used to say good walao, but then learn that it's kul walao.
Yeah,
No, but Dada earlier said the accent, because I don't know if y'all heard people from like Malaysia, they also sound different, right? Or even like there's a famous reciter from I think was it from Sudan. Like the way they read is also different. So
Yeah.
I guess it's just based on the language that you learn. And
No, tell you talking about the kirot. They call that like kirot. It's like a way of reading.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really the accent. It's just because they got different ways. I think it's like 9 different ways of reading or something like that. But they all sound the same. But some people like they end with an e at the end. Some people end with a u at the end. But like if it's Allah's name, you gotta say Allah. Like like there's a lot of like times Allah is mentioned in the like you can't say like I don't even know how to say it. Like you can't say Allah Akbar, like stuff with like you gotta say Allahu Akbar type of thing. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you can like certain words you could say like an e at the end, like wallahu, wallahi, like stuff like that. Like certain, like it's called Kirat, I think. Like
Gotcha.
my old teacher used to like read a certain way, and we used to ask him like, why does he read that way? And he just told us that.
Got you. Yeah.
And okay, I just to I think I have, there are two more. And then we can, and then you said you wanted to play again, like play it so you
Yeah,
hear
for the
it from
pronunciation.
beginning.
But finish the part and then we can.
Okay. So so after you've mentioned, okay, here's the first thing that I'm seeking refuge of, right? Whisper, or when he whispers, right? So
Yeah.
essentially evil, and it's alluding to Shaitan. And then the next thing is who whispers evil suggestions into the heart of people. For some translations, it'll say into the breast of mankind, etc. But essentially, like you're still talking about the whisperer, who whispers evil into the heart of people, and then separately, also from among the jinn and the people, right?
Yeah.
And here, in terms of commentary, it says the last verse of this chapter implies that the devil thoughts are whispered into the heart of both mankind and
Among
and
jinn
jinns
and mankind.
and yep. And so and so these thoughts spare none, basically, right? No one is spared, and so you should therefore seek refuge with your Lord against just evil whisperings. So those are the last two surahs there. Yeah.
Okay, let me play it. That was well said. And then we can come back to, you know.
أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Yeah, I think your pronunciation was close. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
What was it again?
I
What's
think it's the same. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't say it's the same because I'm not him. I don't have his voice. but
no,
I
yeah,
think
no,
it's
not the voice.
Min shari waswasil khannas.
Yeah. That's about it.
That's what he said.
Just don't spit on me. But yeah. So okay. Again, like the overall surah, mankind, An-Nas, again, protection from evils, and also relying on God for guidance. And also, I said some of the benefit of reciting the Surah An-Nas is strengthen faith, protects from negative influence, find peace, fortified against spiritual vulnerability, aids internal selves, provide solace in Allah's protection, cultivate mindfulness and presence. Yeah, so those are some of the benefits that you can get from the surah, and also it can be reciting prayers during time of distress as part of your daily spiritual practice. So Nas is a very powerful surah that you can utilize in your day-to-day life, you know, through prayers or through anything or whatever. So that one again, like you said, is one of those surahs that I feel like everybody knows. But yeah. Do you have any more commentary or Lamine, Santigena, anybody?
Yeah, I had something to say real quick, right? Yeah. So like, you know how y'all was just trying to read like the surah with like the tajweed is like you know how people beautify their voice?
Yeah.
Like, if I was y'all, I would listen to like whenever you're learning the surah, right? Like try to, or like listen to a surah, listen to it without the tajweed, because like you're gonna try to imitate how they're reading, and you might not be able to like, you know, like fully hear like what they're saying because they're so good at reading already, so they could just, you know, like it's like a run-on sentence. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if just try to like listen to it without the tajweed. I know you could find like sort of like, I mean, reciters that could read without tajweed, so you could like hear it better, so you could like know how to like pronounce it even better. That helped me a lot with my jungle too. Like learning like surahs like from an actual person, like that helped me better than actually like listening. Because I might try to say something like the same way that the person is saying it, because he's reading with tajweed, and I might not be able to really beautify my voice like that, or like say it however he's saying it.
Yeah, and I'm hip. Got it. Yeah, that was good. Okay, so that's a wrap on Nas, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Numso, do you know the next surah? Al Kawthar. Okay, so we're gonna go to Al Kawthar.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
That was so short. I feel like I gotta play it again.
Yeah, play it one more time.
I think it's one of the shortest surah.
إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Al-Abata. So our pronunciation is a little different still, but it's pretty much the same. It's just like little things here and there, but for the most part, it's the same. That's another surah. Also, always kept in the back of my head. That's one surah I never forgot. It was so short, I couldn't forget. So whenever I don't remember other surahs, I just go to that one. I usually used to go through it because it's so easy, like 3 lines. But yeah. So what do you think? Are you familiar with this surah, Numso?
In terms of the deeper meanings, I mean, it's in the name of it, like abundance, and like the essentially, I don't know.
Yeah, so we can so we can
read through each of the different lines.
So okay, start with indeed we have granted you, O Prophet, abundant goodness. So pray and sacrifice to your Lord alone. Only the one who hates you is truly cut off from any goodness. That is Al Kawthar.
The other one that I have here, so it says similar things, just different words. So verily we have bestowed upon you abundance of good, both of this land and the hereafter. The next verse is, therefore observe prayer for the sake of your Lord and offer sacrifice. The last is, surely it is your enemy who is cut off entirely from all good and prosperity and is deprived of spiritual issues, is what this one says. What's the context of this one, and when was this revealed? And
so let me go here real quick. Okay, so pretty much it's a short chapter in the Quran that primarily focuses on comforting Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by assuring him of Allah abundant blessing, particularly the Kawthar, which is often interpreted as like the river in the paradise, granted to him as a reward against the insult and accusation of enemies who claim he would have no offspring, essentially signifying the vastness of his legacy and the continuation of his teaching through his follower. Key point about the Surah Kawthar, meaning Al-Kawthar, abundance of great goods. Reason for the revelation is to console the Prophet Muhammad against taunts of his enemies who mocked him for not having male children. The main message is Allah has bestowed upon the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, immense blessing and a great legacy that will continue through his followers. So the importance of the verse is, indeed, we have given you Al-Kawthar, the abundance of goods. So that's pretty much what the surah is saying in totality, in total. It's very short, but it says a lot, right?
yeah.
So what do you think about everything that I just said in terms of what Al-Kawthar? I actually like saying like Al-Kawthar. But yeah, like, how do you feel about that?
No, I think you've said it all. Like, it's very short and yet very reassuring.
Yeah.
You know, like don't worry about what the enemies say and all of that. Like you have been blessed in abundance. And I think also it kind of gives a sense of like a sense of comfort of like I'm, releasing all my worries, all my stress, all my, whether it's worries about what haters are saying or enemies are saying or whatever the enemies are doing, etc. And knowing that like God has blessed me, and is always looking out for me, etc. So that's kind of how I feel about what you just said.
Okay, so the thing is, if Lamin is here too, we can talk about it. So like, it also said that like they will mock him because of he didn't have any male offsprings, right? And well, it says like I think none of his like male offspring or sons like didn't live to adulthood, so he mainly had daughters, and so therefore they mocked him. So like, also the fact that it says that the river in paradise, which is another interpretation of Kawthar. They say God granted him as a reward against those insulting him, accusation of his enemies who claim he would not have no offspring, essentially signifying that the vastness of his legacy. So how do you feel about him not having sons, just daughters, and also the people around him, which his enemies mocking him for not having that, but God granting him, al-Kawthar, whatever, as a reward in paradise? Or a river in paradise.
Yeah, I think it goes back to like back in the face of the mockers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're mocking because you feel as if there's something deficient about what I have, what I don't have, about my life. But you don't know what God has for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's blessing is different. So, one can have one thing, one can have, but be missing something completely different, right?
Yeah.
And so everyone is different. And so even in today's day and age, like people with social media, etc., like if you're mocking and stuff, people, or you're looking down on people because you feel like you have a certain level of success in a specific area, but you don't know what their blessing is.
Yeah.
So,
because to me, the one thing I took from that is like, especially as a man, like we would like to have, like, obviously we like our, we love to have daughters, but we also would appreciate if we can have sons, because you want the protector, or you want your son to eventually take over your empire when you're gone, also protect the family, stuff like that. So to me, like, just looking at it from that perspective, like, one can be better, especially if people are mocking you about you not having like male offsprings, or at least they're not living to adulthood. That can be like, that can make you mad at somebody else, or make you mad at the mockers, and then maybe even thinking about retaliating, or committing harm, or committing an act of violence against those people. So to me, it's like, all right, like, I can appreciate the things that I have, and also not be bitter because I don't have everything that I want. Because in life, you're not gonna get everything that you want. That's including kids too. Like, you're not gonna always have, what you think you're gonna have at all times. So, to me, it's a short surah, but it also says a lot. Yeah. And I think I appreciate it. I appreciate that about that. It's a lot of appreciation for that. How you doing, Auntie?
Good.
You doing good? Good.
Yep.
So yeah, so we just went through Al-Kawthar, and we're gonna go to the next one. Do you have anything? Anybody? You got any comments? Anybody else? So before we move into the next one, Al-Mahum, Al-Mahum, and this is small kindness. So we went from mankind to abundance. Now we're going to small kindnesses.
أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
Wow. You hear news?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember that surah. Like listening to it doesn't bring back like I want to hear it again because listening to it doesn't bring me back to like it doesn't bring back any memories for me.
أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
Yeah. Do you have any recognition of the surah themselves? Any recollection of the surah like right off the bat?
From
Just from listening to it, because like the other surah when we listen to it, they just like again it's nostalgia. They take me back to like where I was at, where I learned it.
This one, not necessarily nostalgic, like from obviously from like reading and like we did the series and read everything and whenever you're reading and stuff, but it's not one of the ones in kind of like in your reservoir that you're repeating every single day when you're praying, at least for me. So
Yeah, got you. Okay, so let's just go through the breakdown. I'm kind of curious to see. You got the breakdown in front of you?
No, you can read the one that you have.
Okay, so it starts saying that have you seen the one who denies the final judgment? Like as in a question. That is the one who repulses the orphans and does not encourage the feeding of the poor. So woe to those hypocrites who pray, yet are unmindful of their prayers, those who only show off and refuse to give even the simplest aid. So it's about 1, 2, maybe 5, 7 verse.
Yeah.
7 verse.
I like, it's interesting. So this one is focusing on, so we did, praise, ones that were mainly praises. We've done protection, and
Abundance.
we've done abundance. And this one is kind of it has a focus on helping the needy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So specifically, it's the lack thereof, right? It's talking about the people who are Muslim and are supposed to have a kind heart and are supposed to be very giving. Be kind to orphans and people that have less than that they do. But it's specifically talking about the ones that claim to be Muslim, but that don't do any of that, right? They're not charitable. They don't have. It's almost like they don't have compassion. Compassion is kind of the word that comes to mind when I think about this.
Yeah.
They may deprive orphan of their rights and just kind of be very like hard-hearted, I guess, cold-hearted, so to say. So that's kind of what I'm looking at this as, of like a charitable, be a good person inside, be compassionate for people. And I think this is a good, even especially leading into Ramadan. I'm glad that we picked this one as one of the surahs that we're selecting and going through, because
Yeah.
Ramadan is it's big on giving. You should always give, but especially during this time, just really reflect in what you have, other people that may not have, and if you have it, being compassionate and helping, being charitable.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm just looking because like I have a question here, that's kind of like got my attention. As we reading it, it says, "Have you seen the one who denies the final judgment? That is the one who repulsed the orphans, and those not encourage the feeding of the poor." What is to me like not feed the poor, and the woes of those hypocrites who pray and yet the unmindful prayers. But let's just go back to the part when they say, "And those not encouraged to feed the poor." Like I'm trying to understand in full context the meaning of that.
I think it's saying, like, so the one before that, essentially this is describing a hypocrite who prays and who claims to be Muslim and whatnot. However, the way that you move, you're not compassionate, meaning that you deprive, orphans, right? People, so who deprives away from the orphan. And then the next thing is, and does not encourage the feeding of the poor.
Mm-hmm.
I interpret that as like, you're not charitable.
Mm-hmm.
You don't care about helping less fortunate people. You don't care about, like, if someone, if you have it, right? And if you can, and you see, a child, a woman, man, or whatever, struggling and whatnot, like there's no compassion in your heart to want to give to.
I read it. I was comprehending it a different way. So I thought, because when he said this is the one who repulsed the orphans and does not encourage feeding. Yep. So those two goes together. But as I'm reading it as like within space gap, I'm like, this is the one who repulsed the orphans and then does not encourage feeding the poor. You see, when you pause, it seems like you're saying two different things. Mm-hmm. When I say, nah, they don't, meaning it's like they're talking about the people that do not encourage feeding the poor. Mm-hmm. That's where I take it as, no, I'm encouraging not to feed the poor. As like coming from like Allah saying, I'm encouraging not to feed the poor.
Oh, no,
I'm saying it's a mistake because.
But the way that it says though, and it's a continuation. It's still describing the first verse. So
yeah, that's what I said. You repeating what I'm saying.
Yeah. No. I'm just saying it the way that it's set up. I get with the space because you thought that like if that's the only one, right, and it stands alone, then I can see why it would stand alone.
Yeah, because I was like with the gap. Yeah, you repeating what I said.
No, I'm just responding to you.
That's what you be doing. But yeah, anyway, so pretty much that's what it was. Because I'm like, is he saying encourage people that don't feed the poor? But he's saying the people that repulse the orphan and does not encourage feeding the poor.
Yeah.
Got you. Because that's perfect. So we can kind of get back into the nitty gritty of it. So the small kindness, almsgiving, act of kindness, and have you seen is the 107 surah of the Quran with 7 ayat or verses. Have you seen the one who denies the final judgment? That is the one who repulses the orphan and does not encourage feeding the poor. So now I clearly understand now. So yeah, I think these are small verses like with Al-Kawthar and all of that. Like the things, they're very small, but they speak volume. I think that's like very, very important because like there's a saying that you can say little, but it means a lot. To me, that's what it is. And yeah, I do, believe that people should be kind to the people that are poor and people that are struggling and in need. Compassionate towards them. Just like a small gesture, Sometimes it doesn't even have to be, you ain't got to buy them a car or a house. It can be simply helping somebody cross the street. It can be helping somebody with their luggage. It can be holding the door for somebody or just giving somebody $1 if they're hungry, but just don't buy crack with the money, but a small gesture and being kind can take you a long way because you never know who you might run into, and you don't know who's who. So, I think that speaks volume. So I like these three. Let's do an overall review of these 3 surahs. I like these 3 surahs because the way it goes. So we have what? Nas, which is mankind. Then we go straight into Al-Kawthar, which is abundance, and then small kindness. So like that's funny because you're talking about mankind, abundanceness, and then small kind. Like to me, it's like all of these are like things that I feel like everybody like within mankind, like we all need a lot. We all need abundance, but we also need kindness in this world. Like I look at it with those three students. I'm looking at it as like in our time, yeah, you want to be protected from evil and things like that, but also you want people to be kind to you. You want people to be respectful towards you, but at the same time, I think if you're receiving those energy, you also need to reciprocate that to the world by just doing small gestures and small things, or even giving a blankets to like to charity to like homeless people. So to me, those three align perfectly. It's like mankind, abundance, and small kindnessness. So it's like those three are like perfectly aligned. So to me, I think like that's all we need really in life. I think like that can be the start for like a better world, in mankind, abundanceness, and just do good by me, I do good by you. I don't know why you keep smiling.
I'm just listening.
But yeah, so I think that's those are important, really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I agree. Yeah, I mean, for me, so I look at like Nas together with like Al-Falaq because those are very heavy on protection, heavy on like, keeping us safe and seeking refuge, right? So I do see what you're saying, like Nas seeking refuge, and protection from evil.
Yep.
Right? And from the sneakiness, the whispering, the, whispering into other people's chest and ears, like, the temptation, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And so that's the first we covered. The next, essentially, everyone's blessing is an abundance for them. Right?
Yeah.
God is everything that you have is already in abundance, right? And don't feel like even if it's something that you wanted, like in this case he wanted a son and whatnot, like even if it's something that you really 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 wanted and you may not have, you still are living in abundance, right?
Yeah.
And you don't know what's guaranteed for you and what's there for you, etc. And other blessings that may be coming your way. And then the last here is just really focusing on your heart posture and having a good heart and a genuine heart.
Yeah.
And being compassionate and giving to others.
I agree.
While they're in need.
I agree. Yeah, I think that was well said. Those are pretty good. Those are strong messages. So
Cool.
so those are the three surahs, and yeah, and thank you for tuning in for them.
Episode, yeah.
Yep.
So make sure you guys subscribe down below, like, comment, let us know your thoughts. And we're, like we said, we're going to be posting dates and whatnot when we're having additional discussions. We're going to be having discussions all month long. If you want to be part of the conversation, if there's certain surahs that you feel like, please make sure you guys cover this and have this type of discussion, let us know. I know we're going to do a little quick quiz and whatnot, right? You have that ready, the quiz?
Yeah, I have the quiz from the previous one and for this one too. So we'll do the previous one.
Okay.
And then we'll do the other
you're
one.
from before. Okay.
See if they remember. So
we could do a little quick quiz and then we'll see you guys later. But I just wanted to make sure, let you guys know. Make sure you tune in.
Yep. We're gonna take the quiz. I don't know if you guys are here. I want you guys to participate in the quiz if you guys are available.
Yo, so I missed a lot of stuff y'all said because it's like I was working, but I'm still here. I'm happy to speak.
Got you.
I'm here, but I missed a lot of stuff too.
Wait, that's Auntie Rugi?
Auntie Bergen.
Wait, I thought it was Auntie Ginab.
Rugi,
Oh,
Yeah.
you should have been reading some of the surah.
Oh, I was off at one point.
okay.
They made me work late.
I was hearing y'all, but I'm trying to hear.
Don't
That's
worry,
okay.
we're gonna be here all month long, so
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna get eventually when Ramadan starts, more people would start coming in. But we're gonna do it regardless because I wanted to get to some breakdowns anyway. But I think as we go, I'm gonna ask more questions as we go because it's just right now it's like I have to stay in tune of with everything that's in front of me right now, and also try to think about the questions at the same time. So, but I have some questions coming up soon. Eventually, that's gonna be more.
Now, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying in terms of like breaking down the surah, just reading it. I have like some questions where we would have to like sit down and just kind of break it down into a full understanding as we go. I'm saying there's like deeper things that are coming up soon with our follow up surahs. But as far as taking a quiz, I actually left it in there. It's like there's a barcode I put in the chat. If you just click on it, it will just take you to the quiz.
All got 30.
Wait, we can press it?
Cause you're not in it. Cause she was able to get in. I'm putting it up here so I can just answer.
So we can do it together.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I can't.
How many verses in the Surah Al-Fatiha?
Verses?
Oh my goodness. Wait, pause it.
I try to
Pause
count.
it, so we can at least have time to answer it. All right.
I wish I can get rid of this song volume, but go ahead.
It should allow you to like reduce the sound. Okay. How many verses? Okay.
6.
It's 5, right? Or 6?
Wait, let me also get my answer before you press go.
I think it's 5, bro.
Let me see. So I actually could have did this. We can make
It's
teams
5
next
of
time. We can make teams next time too. So
I could be wrong though. I don't know.
Is it 6?
Is it
I think
7?
it's 5.
I can let the y'all can see the score, right?
Is 7 an option?
Yeah. You can see it on your
8,
phone.
5, 7, and 6.
I think
Okay,
it's
so-
5.
So that means that's 5. Rugi, you say 6,
Yeah.
and then I say 7.
Okay.
I'm not fucking right.
I'm about to show the answer now. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 7.
Oh my God. No,
Seven?
so
Yeah.
she's killing it.
You guys miss.
Lamin only.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
No,
That's what I
Bismillah
missed.
Rahman Rahim isn't the start. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is 1. Malik Yawmiddin is 2.
It starts with Bismillah though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, 7. It's 7.
It's 7.
It starts with Bismillah. Yeah.
So that was pretty close.
No, hold on. Alhamdulillah. Wait.
No, Numsa start with Bismillah.
Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim,
Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim.
Malik Yawmiddin.
No, it starts with Bismillah. It starts with the name of Allah.
So if it starts with
But Bismillah
Bismillah,
Rahman
it's 8.
Rahim is 1, right?
Yeah, that's number 1. That's in the name of Allah, the beneficent, and all of that.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ar-Rahmanir Rahim,
It's 3.
Malik Yawmiddin,
4.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين
5.
Yeah.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
6.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم
7.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
No,
But that's all in one, though. The
Bismillah Rahman
7 is
Rahim is not because I was watching.
Included.
Hold on, I was watching
Yeah.
Biryani or something. I don't know what it's called. It's this app, right? And he was basically saying that like, a lot of the scholars say that Al-Fatiha is the start is not Bismillah Rahman Rahim. He was saying that
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
no, even though it's there, he was saying that like it starts after.
Alhamdulillah.
Wait.
It starts with Alhamdulillah Rabbil
But
Alameen.
Bismillah is part of it though, because I'm looking.
Wait, Fatiha, it's called the opening, right?
Yeah,
I think
opening.
the two of that.
The opening.
It's called the opening, right?
Yeah.
And every surah before you open, you got to say Bismillah. So it's definitely part of it.
Yeah, it is. It
No,
is.
it's part of. He's saying. I think he was saying that like it's part of it as if you like because you say it before you start anything, but like I don't know the way he was saying it was like it starts with like the next verse.
In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. That's the first verse. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
So when you're showing on your screen here, how many do you count?
7.
Okay, what are they?
The first one is in the name of Allah, in the most compassionate, most merciful.
Bismillahir
Bismillahir Rahmanir
Wait,
Rahmanir
you have a Quran in your face right now, like an actual Quran.
Yeah. Like we have it.
If you open it, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, me, you was right.
Or
Bismillah
screen?
is the
We can at
start.
least see each of the 7.
Okay, let me see.
Wait, what'd you say, Dada?
I say it does start with
أرأيت الذي
wait,
Yeah. And you don't even have to, this doesn't show the transliteration.
no.
Oh.
But it does start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Okay. No, I'm not arguing. I just want to know then what, because I think we
Because I'm
counted
saying
8.
that make no.
So I want to know what's together.
No. That's 7. It's 7.
It's 7. It's 7.
Because like 8. Because like when you say Siratul Ladina Namta Alayhim, and then like that's like people pause, but it's like it's all in one ayah. Like ayah is like the verse.
So
Okay.
Because like you know how they have long ayahs. Yeah, it's not 8. But she said,
I can play. Let me play it.
Yeah.
الحمد لله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد
Wait, we can hear it?
لله رب العالمين.
Oh, y'all can't hear it, right?
Nah.
Okay, hold on. What number is it, Numsu?
It's the first one, right?
No, I'm saying
It's the first one.
It's 114, right?
yeah.
I said 114. I'm bugging. That's the first one.
It's number 1.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought y'all were talking about Nas for a second.
Yeah, it is 7 included with the Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
بسم الله
I'm
الرحمن
reading it through the Quran app right now. I see what means.
Can y'all hear it?
الحمد
No.
Y'all can't hear it?
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Yeah, it's
So
the
that one
last part.
Yeah.
It's a long one.
People think it's like because she said Siratul Ladina Namta Alayhim, and then when you say like Khairun, like that's when they think it's like the next ayah. But it's all in one.
Yeah.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Y'all can hear it?
No.
Nah.
Okay, let's just move on to the
Okay,
to the
so that
quiz.
was a good question. That was challenging. But I got it right.
Let me see. Y'all can see the test, right? Oh, I think they're not hearing it because they didn't click on it.
It's loading now.
Y'all can see the test, right? The quiz.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay, all right. So the next question is coming up. Which surah is considered 1/3 of the Quran in the terms of meaning?
Al-Baqarah. Oh, meaning.
Yep. So there's Al-Fatiha, Al-Falaq, Surah An-Nas. There's Surah Ikhlas.
Ikhlas.
Wait, what's the question?
Nah.
Which surah is considered 1/3 of the Quran in terms of meaning?
I'm debating between Al-Fatiha and Ikhlas.
An-Nas.
No, it's not An-Nas. I don't think so. And I don't think it's Al-Falaq either. I think it's either Al-Fatiha or...
No, it's Ikhlas for sure. It's
Ikhlas.
definitely Ikhlas.
Ikhlas, yep. Okay.
I think it's Ikhlas for sure. You said 1/3 or 1/4?
1/3.
I'm tripping. I could
Let
read
me
the joint right
sort
here.
that.
Yeah, 1/3.
Now you see what
No, it's definitely Ikhlas, bro.
I
Yep.
put Ikhlas.
It's-
Yep.
the answer is
Because
Ikhlas.
is when you're like praising God, you know, the one and only God, has no child, does not give birth. Like that's it. It's one God.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. That's a good like surah right there. Too.
Yeah.
All 3 of them.
Is Ikhlas Qul Huwa Allahu or what?
Ahad.
Sometimes I don't know which surah is what.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Kul Wallahu Ahad.
That's the one that's not seeking for protection and stuff.
Yeah. Next question is up. So the question is, what is the central theme of Surah Ikhlas?
Oneness
The
of
oneness
Allah.
of Allah.
Yep.
Damn, I'm proud.
Hey,
Yes.
banan.
Click
You
on it.
gotta
Info.
step up,
Fight.
Auntie Rugi.
Click on it. Okay, yep.
I'm telling you,
The
you
one.
guys are like
You missed the first class.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was
bolting,
this artist.
bolting like Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
Next,
Usain Bolt. She said Usain.
next question. Which of these surah is a supplication for protection from evil?
Falak.
I'm gonna pause it. Okay.
Yeah, Falak
Means
and
Nas.
Nas isn't on here, so it's
A'udhu
Falak.
billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Which one is that one?
Me. Can y'all see the quiz in front of y'all? Can y'all see it on the screen?
I'm looking at it now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can see.
No, it's
Those are the options.
So it's Al-Falak.
all three of them is the protection of evil.
No, it's
Yeah, I
not.
think it might be Falak. Falak is part of it, so I'm gonna say Falak.
Yeah, because it's like you read the Falak, you read the Islaq and the Nas, and then you read the Suratul. No, the verse. Which one is it again?
Wait,
Ikhlas. Is Ikhlas,
Rugi.
Falak, and Nas.
Usually they say
Ayatul Kursi.
Ayat al-Kursi, Ikhlas.
wait,
Yeah,
I have a
Ayat
question.
al-Kursi.
I have a
Go.
question. Are you guys seeing like Rugi and
Telly?
Telly? Do you guys see because the Nas isn't an option here? There's 4 options. Are you guys seeing the quiz?
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not even.
we are
I'm not
seeing
even
it.
looking.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
so
say
here,
Falak since Falak is part
here are
of
the
the
options.
three.
Maybe read the options out of too.
Okay, so the option is Ikhlas, Falak, Al-Fatiha, and Al-Kaf.
Suratul Qaf.
Nope. So my answer is Surat Al-Falaq because in
That's the one
Al-Falaq,
you read on Fridays.
yeah, Al-Falaq is the one that where you're asking God for protection, and you're asking God to protect you from spells like the blowers of what is it the blowers of knots. So people that put in spells, and then that's the one that was revealed when the prophet found out that somebody had done witchcraft on him, and so God revealed that one to him so that he can seek protection and whatnot. Yeah, so this one actually protects from witchcraft.
Y'all said this the other day.
And Hasidim, this one, the last verse of this one protects from enviers when they envy.
Yep, the envy when they envy.
The last verse of this one. Let me see.
Falak.
That's the daybreak, right? Because y'all talked about this the other day.
Wamin shari hasidini da hasad. So that's like I seek refuge from the.
I thought he was about to say Lamin, shut up. It's like
What's it called? The enviers when they envy.
yeah.
No, we'll go with that one. We'll go with Falak.
Okay, so we going Falak.
Hold on. The reason why it's not Ikhlas is the one we just said it talks about the oneness of God, like you're praising God. It's not necessarily for asking for refuge or protection. Al-Fatiha is the opening, right? So you're praising God's attributes. You're asking God to keep you on the straight path, not the path of the people who are wrongdoers or etc. So you're asking to keep you on the straight path. So.
Okay,
And Kaf is a lot of meanings in that surah. So let's.
They say from
click on
the
it.
evil of which that which he created, from the evil of the darkness when he's intense, and from the devil of malignant witchcraft. Okay, I see.
No, I got it.
Good job, Auntie. Good job. Bravo.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Auntie. So we're going to the next question. So you guys are 4 out of 5 so far.
No, it's because I didn't click the other one. We all got it right though.
The 7th verse?
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is in Surah Al-Falaq, from what does Allah tell us to seek protection?
All the above.
All the above. Yep.
Okay, so the options are those who practice magic and envy, the evil of created things and darkness of night. Okay. So click it then. Yep, all the above is correct.
The meat.
Oh, wait. So next question should be coming up soon. Y'all supposed to answer within 20 seconds. I'm not gonna hold it anymore. Which surah is often recited for protection along with Surah Al-Falaq?
Nas for sure.
Okay.
Oh my God, y'all
I'm just gonna
trying to beat me today to the punch.
rock out. Let it rock out. Next question. It's coming up soon. What does the Surah Al-Fatiha primarily ask for? 1, guidance.
Guidance to straight path.
Guidance, straight back for sure.
Okay.
Rugi, are you here?
Not me in the. I'm
Are you
here. Not
Tell me you
me.
here?
Can we hear the rest of the options?
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna break it into team. Surah Al-Falaq asks for protection from the whisperer of evil. True or false?
True.
No, that's not.
True.
Nope, that's false.
That's Nas. That's false.
Nas.
Wait, say it again.
Surah Al-Falaq asks the protection from the whispering of the evil. True or false?
False.
Of the devils.
No, I'll say false.
There's no West in there.
Yeah.
Surah Nas is the one that does that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but like I said, all those
Oh
surahs,
yeah, Surah An-Nas.
all three of those is usually for protection. Like it, like they tell you to recite it if you want to get protected for all type of like evil. So
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Surah Ikhlas. Mention in the name of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. True or false?
False.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
Yep. So false. It focus on Allah oneness. So I also put like if you pay attention after its answer, it will give you like what that surah actually is talking about too. So I put that in the description.
This was good. I had fun.
Yeah. So.
Is there another one?
But yeah, there's another one. Y'all ready for that? Cause it's kind of because Lamin didn't listen to all the way through. But like y'all can, I mean, we could take it.
Yo,
As,
No, let's do it.
I need to
Let's do it
drive
anyway.
home.
Yeah.
I'm here in the parking lot. Pause everywhere. Let me
Wait, Dada,
drive.
do it anyway. Do it
Okay.
anyway.
Lemmy wasn't part of the last conversation, but he got most of these too.
yeah.
Remember?
Okay.
No, some of this
Yeah.
stuff is like I like.
Someone
Like, I know
to
this.
get home tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
Okay, we're almost done.
This level 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is about the three we went over today. So Nas,
Which one? I didn't see everything.
Al Kawthar and what was the other ones?
Nas.
We did Nas.
Oh,
Yeah, and Al Maoom.
my own.
Al Maroon.
I didn't say Maroon date, my friend. I mean,
My own.
okay. Y'all ready? First question is up.
Hold on. My fault. Not the question.
I'm a pause.
Y'all went from Nas, Falak, Ikhlas, and y'all did Masad, Nasr, and Kafirun, or y'all just did it however y'all did it. Or y'all
No, we
picked
just
out
yeah,
random
we didn't go in a specific direction. I kind of did the shorter version of it, and then kept the big one, and like the most like not controversial, but the things they talk about women and men role, like Bakara and what is it called, Nisa, for like a bigger topic, so we can have a broader conversation. So these are like short, So then so like when Ramadan starts, we can have like bigger discussions and things like that.
And we didn't do.
Oh, this is why y'all was talking about abundance and small kindness. Okay.
Yeah.
My own. Okay.
okay, bro, Dada, I think you should also try to get like some imams if you. I don't know how.
Yeah, when Ramadan starts, we can get right now. No, it's not Ramadan. People are not that interested to get into it right now.
I'm saying not right now, but like I'm saying, Ramadan, get like some imams.
Yeah, we could get somebody here. If anybody is know
I'm an
anybody,
imam. Y'all can hire me.
If you guys know a real an imam, let us know, and for sure.
Yeah, I think Radama knows somebody. I'm gonna talk to him too. Or if y'all know anybody too, they can join.
No, I'm gonna definitely ask Dairu. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, like Dairu is like that's one person I'm gonna say like that I know, and a couple of people like he's stamped, bro. Like, he's Manika too. So like if y'all don't understand like a certain thing in English or try to word it, he could like
Yeah. No, that'll work. That'll work.
To understand.
That'll work. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna play it. All right, first
We
question.
have that one. Number 1.
What is the main theme of the Surah An-Nas? 1. Seeking protection from evil.
The first one.
Okay, click on it also if you got it. Okay.
Well, hold on, wait, quick. Yo, tell her you can see the screen, bro, because I don't want to be screaming out answers and you don't know what you're talking about.
I can't.
Oh, I doubt it. Yeah, definitely. Just leave it
Okay,
up.
so we'll wait until you answer each, or until you say all the 4 options.
Yeah, tell her you can't. Okay. Do you have your phone with you, or you're driving? Okay. Bad. That's fine. All right.
I have like a good 15 minutes before I get home.
All right, bet. I'm not gonna pause it anymore. Just answer it because there's supposed to be a time limit to it, right?
Just read the whole thing, cause
Yeah, I'm gonna read the whole thing and then I'm gonna play the time.
No, anybody can answer, but let's just hear like the multiple options, and then that way next time we all know the answer.
Okay. The question here is, which of the following attributes of Allah is mentioned in Surah An-Nas? 1. God of the people. 2. Lord of the people. 3. King of the people. 4. All the above.
all the above.
All the above.
All the above. Click on them. So
I'm about to say some Qur'ans got different. They say Lord, some say God.
Yeah, because it has Maliki Nas, that's King of the people. Ilahi Nas, that's God of the people. And And I think the first one goes along the sides as, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's, essentially, to me, they're all kind of the same. So.
Yeah, that's why they say all the above. So, next question. Okay, we Surah Al-Kawthar speak about the special blessing given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is it? 1, victory in battle. 2, a long life. 3, a vast kingdom. 4, the river Al-Kawthar in paradise.
4.
4. Definitely 4.
I think it's the first one.
No, so you can click on it.
4, then.
Okay.
Are you on?
What is it?
You never heard of Kawthar, bro? Like the river of Kawthar in Jannah?
You're here.
It's like Salsabil, like they talk about different types of things.
What's the answer?
Give me a second. Wait. It was what the last one.
It was the river.
Yeah. No, so you sure you're out of there? It still shows you here. That's you, NK, right?
Yeah, it goes out of it.
Hopefully, I'm gonna you.
I had to get into click the.
Is Moko on there asleep?
No, he's here. Okay, next question. What does Allah command the Prophet, peace be upon him, to do in Surah Al-Kawthar? 1, build a mosque. 2, travel to Medina. 4, pray and sacrifice for Allah. 4, fast continuously.
3.
English 3.
You can click on it.
Pray and sacrifice.
Pray and sacrifice for Allah. Or, yeah. You said 3, but on my screen that looks like 2.
Okay, it said 3 on mine here.
Okay. Yep. So that's correct. It's pray and fast.
Yours come
and,
up like this. Mine is like this.
It's pray and sacrifice for Allah.
Okay. All right, next question is coming up. Which act is criticized in the Surah Al-Ma'um? 1, helping the poor, paying sincerely, showing off prayers and neglecting kindness, reading the Quran.
Neglecting
Helping
kindness.
the poor.
You said which one is looked down upon?
Reading. You said what?
What's the question?
You said which one is like looked down upon?
No. The question is which act is criticized in Surah Al-Ma'um?
Oh,
Like which act?
Neglecting like kindness, right?
The poor. Helping the poor. So which act is criticized in Surah Al-Ma'un?
Yeah. Helping the poor, praying sincerely, showing off
Helping
prayers
the
and
poor.
showing off in prayers and neglecting kindness, reading the Quran.
So helping the poor.
Criticize?
Yeah.
Criticize?
Yeah. Which act is criticized?
Helping the poor would be criticized. I would say the neglect one. Because I don't know what. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know.
You gotta hear all the options first before you answer, bro.
He said it. He said all the options.
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
did.
listening.
So you want to read it one more time?
No.
Should I read it one more time, or is it good for everybody?
No, you can read it again.
Which act is criticized in Surah Al-Ma'um? Help the poor, praying sincerely, reading the Quran, showing off in prayers and neglecting kindness.
Oh, okay.
I would say neglecting kindness. That's what I
Yeah,
would
it's
say.
definitely it's both of those. Showing off
in prayers.
Yeah. So
it's both of them.
Because
Neglecting and
that is criticized.
so showing off
Saying
in
to help
prayers and
the poor.
neglecting kindness is one answer.
is one. Yeah.
Yeah. That I would pick that one. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, you can
But
see
go ahead, what's
the
that?
quiz, right? You can see the quiz in
I
front
can
of
see.
you.
I can see. Yeah,
Okay.
I can see.
All right. So go ahead. Select it.
Okay.
You got 6 minutes.
Yeah, I'm on.
Seconds.
There you go.
Yep. Neglecting. Yep.
Was that correct?
Yep.
Showing off in prayer and neglecting.
Yep. Next question. It's 20 seconds, so I'm not gonna stop the clock.
Yeah. Don't stop it.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
So who are described as those who deny the religion in Surah Al-Ma'um? 1, those who help orphans and the needy. 2, those who memorize the Quran. 3, those who do not care for orphans and do not encourage feeding the poor. 4, those who pray regularly. I actually got a pause.
Those who do not.
Three.
Wait,
Those
hold
who
on.
do not.
Yeah, it's 3. It's 3.
It's 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's click it.
See, I'm catching
Yeah.
up.
So those who do not care for orphans and do not encourage feeding the poor. We just had a discussion about that.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, I a little educated. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, that's not gonna go for all night.
Okay.
But watch when you get to the bigger surahs, you're gonna be like, huh?
I actually created all of these questions and answers. Huh?
Now
you
these
say?
some good gems. I ain't gonna lie.
What you say, Nimso?
I don't think it gave me gave the point for the question before.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, then how do you know if it was correct or not? Does it show X?
You see the result at the end.
Okay.
Okay. Surah An-Nas teaches us to seek protection from what? 1. The whispering of... Huh?
The whispering.
Ante, we say you have to let us read the Surah An-Nas teaches us to seek protection from what? The whispering of Shaitan, devil, aka devil, the darkness of the night, the evil eyes, the punishment of hell.
A. The whispering of Shaitan.
Okay. Select it. Okay. All right. The next
Now I'm gonna drive, so I will just listen.
Okay, no problem. Next question. How many verses are in Surah Al-Kawthar? Options. 3, 5, 2, and 4.
3.
It's 3.
No, I think I just so Arabic on Nashani Kawthar.
No, it's 3 for sure.
No, that's 5, right?
It's
The
3.
answer is 3.
It's 3.
Yeah, it's 3. Yeah.
3.
Okay, 2 more questions. What does Ma'um mean in Surah Al-Ma'um? Al-Ma'um. Big rewards, wealth, sins, small act of kindness.
Small acts of kindness.
You can click in them, sir. Small act of kindness. It is. You guys got it right. All right. Question 10. The last one. Surah Al-Kawthar was revealed to confront the Prophet, peace be upon him, after what incident? The first revelation, the conquest of Mecca, the loss of his son, the migration to Medina.
Isn't it the loss of his son or something like that?
Yeah, the loss of his son.
Mm-hmm. No, so you can click on it because you got 4 seconds. All right.
Let me see.
The loss of his son is correct.
Do we have any wrong?
Yes, they got their. Let me put up the result here. So they say 4,448 score. Total correct 2. I mean, I'm bugging. Total correct is 8. Total incorrect is 2. So overall accuracy is 80%.
Does it show which of the 2 we got incorrect?
Let me see if it will show me.
All right. I was about to say, which one do you get incorrect?
Maybe it was maybe it should have been the poor, because I remember the first surah of or the first verse of Maun, it says, or the second verse. I don't know. As a result, the people that take away from orphans and they don't encourage feeding of the needy. I don't know.
Wait, did y'all go over like Fatiha the first day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I was about to say I missed out like on all of that. Because like she said, people read and then they don't understand like what they're saying. Like at least know what Fatiha means. At least.
Yeah, we did go over that.
Yeah, we went over Fatiha. Class.
Because you can read Fatiha without any other surah. Like if you're praying, like if you don't know no other surahs, if you could just read Fatiha, like like beginners, people that don't really know the religion, they could just read Fatiha without any other surahs connected.
Yeah.
No, that's a fact. It's not showing me the result.
No, it's fine.
We'll figure it out. But y'all, 80% is not bad.
Yeah.
For like heathens, you feel me? Like you guys did pretty good.
Alrighty.
We're gonna get 100 next time.
Nah, for sure.
This is great. Thank you guys for participating. I had a great time and I learned a ton. So hopefully you guys learn and have fun too.
So any takeaways?
what I took away from it was the I'm not gonna lie, certain surahs like Nas and Falak and all of that. It's like for protection and stuff like that. But like Ma'un, and it teaches you like I'm not like kind of like a form of character, if that makes sense. Like how to like treat people and be like nice and everything. Like because like a lot of people when they read the surahs, they try to take it as in like I don't know how to explain it. Some people they give out like advice and like but people take the words that the person is giving them like super lightly.
Yeah.
Like with these surahs, it's like it sounds so like cliche or whatever, but it's like you gotta take it like into like pause. Like you gotta really like. I'm sorry for even saying pause about this.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna pause you in this. Go ahead, do you?
Yeah, you gotta like seriously like you gotta like take heed to it. Like really like pay attention to what is being said. Feel me? So that's why I like the Quran. Like when everything that's being said, some people take away like certain things, and some people actually like make certain things like important. Like we should take all of it. Like
Yeah, serious. No, I agree.
try to like apply it all.
I agree. I think like so far it's all been like all the surahs so far been like meaningful, small but very effective. And again, I think everybody need a little bit of kindness in life, bro. Like you got to be kind to people. It ain't got to be nothing major. That's the one thing that stick out to me the most. Like just being kind to people, to me matters a lot. To me, like it doesn't matter if you know the person, if you don't. If somebody's in need and you can just do something for them that's not gonna take too much of your time, I think you should do it. I think you owe the world that. Like you don't owe. I don't feel like you owe anybody because people be saying that, but I feel like everybody owes something to the universe. Because you sleep here, you eat here, you do everything here. So I feel like you owe at least something to the universe. And that means you know what I'm saying?
That's why giving back any type of way is is good.
Yeah, facts.
That's why people they take charity as in money. Like charity is not just money.
Exactly.
Even like Islam advises. So pretty much at the end of the year, like most of us don't do it, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the year, you're supposed to do like pretty much like do the math on all the things that you hold, like your worth, right? And there's a certain percentage you're supposed to give out every year.
Yeah.
But most people, most of us don't do it. But
there's other ways of giving back without that. I think what that mean was going towards that. Like charity is not always money. Like if the percentages what you make, if you're not taking any money out of that, it could be the time you give out to people. It could be the kindness of calling somebody when they're in need. Just reaching out. Yeah,
just being good, like
just sadaqah in general, like sadaqah, like it's all in one. Like you could give sadaqah without even what we doing right now, bro. It's sadaqah, bro. Like even your intro when Nomso was saying like some people don't even people want to like understand like what they're reading and stuff. It's a reminder. Like anything that's a reminder, like an Islamic type of reminder, is all sadaqah, bro.
Yeah,
so.
I agree.
It's not just money, but I agree with you though.
So pretty much adding value to society instead of taking away from.
Yeah. Facts. To me, that's the one that stuck out to me the most out of all of them. Is Al-Mahum is the one that stuck out the most to me. And I just kindness. That's just me, my motto. I just like to be kind to people because you just never know. That's all.
It's a fact.
Yeah. Feel me? I'm kind of titty all day. I really don't like them, but.
Alrighty.
Kindness is everywhere.
Nah, bro. I really appreciate y'all pulling up, bro. Me and Telly, and Tanti Roket, So it really means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, I really appreciate it big time. We're gonna continue doing this for the rest of the month and the coming Ramadan month, all the way to the end of March. But I'm gonna try to implement it where we can make it more not only entertaining but more interactive, where it's not just like a lecture. I wanted us to get into discussion and have a conversation of understanding what we're talking about. And again, it's like, like I said, we're not gonna have the clubhouse format where we're just jumping ship and just yelling over each other. Let's say it's a a difference of like comprehension in a verse or whatever. Everybody can lay down their own understanding of what the surah or what the verse is saying without just yelling or just getting disrespectful towards each other or whatever. So I think we would definitely have that, but it would be like more introspective conversation in the near future. But yeah, That's all I got to say to that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. Unveiled Mindset. And, we out.
Bye.
Yep. Appreciate y'all, my boy.
Have a good night, guys.
You too, boy.
Sure.
All right, man. Auntie Rugi, you have to click the red button to exit. I'm gonna say it again. Don't sleep in here. You have to click the red button to exit.
Okay, all this time I've been talking, I didn't know I was on mute. Sorry.
That's okay. So press the red mute so I can see you leave so you don't sleep in here.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Take hold of your iman, don't give in to shaitan. Oh, you who believe, please give thanks to Allah. Allahu Ghafoor, Allahu Rahim, Allahu yuhibbul muhsinin. Huwa khaliquna, huwa raziquna, وهو على كل شيء قدير. Allah is Ghafoor, Allah is Rahim, Allah is the one who loves the Muhsinin. He is our creator, He is our sustainer, and He is the one who has power over all. Give thanks to Allah for the